Welcome to my workshop. It's what I would call the typical workshop of most of the country. Most people don't have a large workshop to work in, so I have to make do with what I've got, and at the moment it's in a bit of a turmoil. You can see that behind me. One of the reasons is because I'm in the process of changing some of my tooling. I've just had to replace my planer and thicknesser with an all-in-one unit, and that means I'm going to have to be setting this up today. What was wrong with the old one? Well, basically it fell to bits. This is my old unit. An Axminster White Series planer thicknesser. Now, I've had it quite a few years, and over the years several bits have fallen off. For example, just here should be a locking mechanism so that the head stays where it is. That fell off quite a few years ago. So to lock the head in place, I had to drill a hole through the head, and I've been using a bolt. Another problem has been the outlet. Although it will take a 100mm outlet pipe, all the air comes out of that 63mm. That's fine, but when you're planing a lot of material, that very often gets clogged and then it spills everywhere. But this last week I've been trying to plane a block of beech, and the feed rollers just packed up, so the workpiece never moved, the cutters were kept going, and then everything burned. So that's why I've gone for a new one. So before I go any further, I just thought I'd demonstrate the difference between the old setup and the new one by way of noise. Now, this is the old setup. It was a separate planer and then a thicknesser, and although it's fairly lightweight, it did the job, but I just thought I'd demonstrate just how noisy it was. It helps if I plug it in. There is no way I would want to do this without ear defenders. Now this is my new toy. You saw it in the box. It took me 2 afternoons to set it up, basically because I was struggling to work out how some of the instructions worked. But I've had a little play with it on the planer. I haven't tried the thicknesser yet. Record Power PT 260X. It runs on a 13 amp single phase supply, so I've got no problems with that. Some of the bigger ones are 3 phase. But quiet? I could use it without ear defenders. Not to be recommended, but I could. Let me just show you. That was beautifully quiet. I think my wife in the front of the house would never hear this working. So that's as far as I'm going this afternoon. Only remains for me to tidy up. That's a joke, isn't it? What I mean is, put everything back. I finished in the workshop this afternoon, and here's to the next time.